So hey folks, are y'all ready to embark on a real estate adventure that'll say, sign me up, Florida? Okay. Well, hold on your sunglasses, folks, because we're going to show you what $700,000 will get you here in Coral Springs, Florida. So now picture this. Are y'all a fan of backyard barbecues? Little poolside adventure? Waterfront access? Waterfront homes? So, the big question is that can you find all this within your budget? Well, folks, go ahead and grab your snorkel, grab your fins. We're going to go ahead and dive right into the real estate here in Coral Springs, Florida. And we're going to show you what $700,000 can get you here in the beautiful city of Coral Springs, Florida. So let's get ready for some jaw-dropping homes, some big surprises, lots of sunshine, and we'll show you what $700,000 will get you here in Coral Springs, Florida. So come on along and join us on our tour. At the time of the video here, the price point here in the Windings is about $695,000 to $705,000, depending upon the properties that you're looking at. But here in the Windings, this is one of the established communities here in Coral Springs. It was built in the 70s, along with the the growth here in Coral Springs. Coral Springs was established in 1963 and went through a period of about 8 to 15 years of pretty rapid growth from the mid 60s to the mid 70s and early 80s. Again, much like Westchester, the Windings offers a variety of single-family homes that a couple different architectural styles. They're mostly ranches. They also offers some condos and some villas. One of the other similarities to Westchester is, like Westchester, it doesn't have an HOA, so folks are pretty much left to their own volition on what they want to do. And as you can see by some of the properties around, kind of swing around, get a feel for it. A lot of folks pretty much get together and decide what the neighbor's going to look like, and they maintain a sense of continuity. For some of the folks here in the neighborhood, what they've said is basically, we don't need an HOA, we don't need an association to tell us what we want to do. We pretty much get together on a regular basis and do it, and you can see how it turns out, and honestly, it turns out quite nice. The infrastructure here in the Windings, it's a mature infrastructure, so that's nice tree-lined roads, paved roads, nice areas. The location itself is right off of Atlantic Boulevard, makes it ideal for commuting, whether you're going into Coral Springs proper or whether you're going to Fort Lauderdale. The utility services here, it is served by the city, by the water and sewer for the city, unlike some of the other areas that are still on a well and septic. We pretty much try to steer away from those unless that's last resort. It just makes it easier for things to be taken care of, our city water and city sewer. Here in the Windings, there are basically two parks that are actually part of the Windings. One of them is Windings Park, and one of them is Windings Medium Park. So they're located here inside the neighborhood boundaries, which makes it very, very beneficial for a lot of the kids. The kids that are in here, the folks that go to school, kids that go to school in here, they have a place to go after school. They have a place to go hang out. It's a very safe area, very well maintained area. So in addition to the two parks that are inside the Windings, there are a couple other parks that are very, very close, that are basically within walking distance. One of them is North Community Park. This is a very, very large park that it was where a lot of the kids go to play the team sports, baseball fields, soccer fields, tennis courts, sports field, all kinds of sports fields. Has a playground, actually has a skate park, which for the kids is great. So it's really a popular destination from a park perspective for all the kids in here. There's also Cypress Park. Cypress Park is really kind of almost like a wilderness type park. It's very, very close by. So it's a really kind of peaceful area. Now, if you've seen some of our other videos, you'll see that Susan and I have actually gone to Cypress Park. It's one of our favorite parks to go to. It's very relaxing. It's kind of a just kind of sitting in a very, very relaxing, very, very serene area. So, and again, at the time of the video with the $700,000 price point, the Windings is a very, very popular area, okay? And there's a lot of amenities and a lot of things for a lot of folks. So, and again, its location right off of Atlantic Boulevard, kind of close to Coral Springs, close to Pompano Beach, close to Fort Lauderdale, close to a lot of other amenities such as dining, entertainment, close to the Panther Den. For those of you that are following the Florida Panthers going into the NHA, to the Stanley Cup playoffs, hey, go Panthers, go Cats. So it's just a lot of great value here for your money here in the Windings. So welcome to our channel, Living at Fort Lauderdale with Kevin Suze. We, as much as we love doing our videos, and we truly do, one of the things that we really love is helping folks out with any real estate related questions about anything going on here in South Florida, Fort Lauderdale, or any of the surrounding areas. So if you have any questions, please feel free to to ask us any questions. Give us a phone call, shoot us a little text, DM us, drop us a note, drop us a comment below, okay? And also you can click the link and set up a time where we can chat for about 40-45 minutes about all the questions that you may have. And with this market, with the way this market is right now and things that are going on here in South Florida and things that are going on more specifically in the Fort Lauderdale and surrounding areas, there's a lot of questions folks have. Please feel free to go ahead and reach out, let us know. If you would consider subscribing to our channel, hit the subscribe, okay? Hit the bell to get notified every time we drop a video. And please, if you like what we say, let us know. If you don't like what we say or don't agree with it, that's okay too. We want to hear from everybody. It's what makes the channel well-rounded and what makes it so appealing to everybody. At the time of this video, we're here in Hidden Hammocks Estates. The price points here at the time of the video, as I said, are probably around between $695 and $705 and $710. So again, depending upon what property you're looking at, and depending upon what the amenities are that come with the property itself. So it's a little gated community, so it's nice and safe and secure. There's about 600 homes inside here, okay, and it offers the residents, because it's gated, it offers a safe area, a safe place to be. Like a lot of the other homes here in Coral Springs, you got a couple different architectural styles going. Because of its location, and again, because of the gated community, it's a very, very low crime rate in here. So a lot of the folks in here, they feel very, very safe, and they feel very, 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 very comfortable, very, very content here in Hidden Hammocks. It's the neighborhood itself, it's basically surrounded by the Coral Springs public school system, which has some of the better schools here in Broward County. One of the parks located here inside the community, it's a great little park. It's kind of it's a very quiet little park, it's a little wilderness area, some playgrounds for some folks and stuff like that. It's not a huge park, but it's a very, very comfortable park, and a lot of folks here in the community use it, looking at it. As you can see from looking around, the infrastructure in here, nice tree-lined roads, nice wide roads, much like the other communities we're looking at. There is water and sewer is serviced by the city. So it makes it a whole lot easier to get all that stuff taken care of. It's the local utilities are FPL for electric, Comcast, and AT&T. From the standpoint of the internet, you get pretty much a good standard amenities. One of the things that the residents that we talk to here inside of Hidden Hammocks, one of the things that they really like is the location of the community itself. Right off of Wiles Road, it's located in the northern section of Coral Springs, almost kind of equidistant to Parkland and also to Boca Raton. So they have the opportunity to go to Fort Lauderdale. They have the opportunity to go into Parkland and go to Boca Raton, so they can experience the dining and the entertainment options of local to Coral Springs here, but also ones that are nearby Fort Lauderdale and nearby Boca Raton and nearby Parkland. So folks in here speak very, very highly of the community. It has a very, very high quality rating. Most of the folks, when we did the ratings on the community, 93% of them basically think that this is a great place to live and a great place to raise your children. So that speaks very, very highly when folks who live here and have been here for a long time. You don't see a whole lot of turnover in homes here, which also speaks to how popular the neighborhood itself is. So again, Hidden Hammocks here in Coral Springs, a really great place for a lot of folks to kind of grow up, and a great place if you're thinking about relocating down here to Coral Springs. Hidden Hammocks is definitely one of the communities that you want to take a look at. So folks, built in 1975, Westchester was actually one of the earliest neighborhoods in the then new Coral Springs area. The neighborhood offers a mix of older and newer homes with a variety of architectural styles and sizes, as you can see. So we'll take a little walk around Westchester and kind of see what's going on. It's kind of a mixture of ranch-style homes and a couple of condos and villa-type homes thrown in for kind of good measure. The home size averages between 2,000 and 3,000 square feet, and most of them are 3 to 4 bedroom homes here in Westchester. I guess the big thing that folks are looking at is, kind of what makes Westchester such a nice, desirable place to live. One of the main things is that although there's no HOA, which can be a benefit as well as a potential detriment, there's a strong sense of community here in Westchester. And the residents are generally very, very friendly, and they are very, very engaging. We've seen a number of folks. We have one of our listings, one of our clients is actually here in Westchester, and we've seen a lot of folks that have come out and talked to us, want to know how things are going, what's going on. Can we make sure you get us some really nice new neighbors coming in? So there's a very strong sense of community here in Westchester. One of the other things that families will find is that Westchester has its home of the Westchester Elementary School, which is a national school of excellence. So it's a great education opportunity here for families. There's also a very large lake kind of in the middle of the neighborhood that gives folks an opportunity to go fishing, do a little boating. It's non-gas powered engines on there, but you can take a kayak out there. Some folks that actually live on the lake, that have waterfront property on the lake, actually put up some docks, and they put fences around there. So it gives a nice little sense of diversion, a nice little sense of community going there. The other thing is that Westchester, the community itself, is close to a couple of parks. One of them is basically Westchester Park, which is inside the community itself. And the other one is Three Friends Park. It's a place where you can kind of kick back. Very, very nice areas to hang out in. They have playgrounds and facilities for the young and the young at heart here in Westchester. Also, some of the nearby attractions. I mean, Westchester is actually it's centrally located here in Coral Springs. So what you see is it's located between Royal Palm and Sample Road, which are kind of some of the major east-west thoroughfares here. So you're basically very, very close to just about everything here in Coral Springs, whether it's shopping, whether it's dining, entertainment, schools, government facilities and whatnot. You're very, very close, centrally located. So Westchester has basically something for just about everybody, whether you're from a family perspective, whether you're just starting out, whether your family's expanding or whether your family's contracting. Its location to Coral Springs and ultimately to Fort Lauderdale makes it a very, very attractive area for the young professionals that are coming into the area, want to get a kind of a foothold in the area, have a nice, safe, quiet location where they can have access to just about everywhere. So it's something Westchester, as I said, the well-maintained properties here in Westchester, okay, with a lot of the beautiful landscaping and beautiful gardens, it really, really has something for everybody. So folks, in case I forgot to mention, our own Florida Panthers, we are in the Stanley Cup playoffs. So, a big woohoo here for South Florida. So, Coral Springs is one of those cities where if you're looking for a safe, friendly, secure city that's very economically prosperous, Coral Springs is definitely one of those cities that deserves your consideration. So folks, if you have any questions about Coral Springs, Fort Lauderdale, or any of the surrounding areas in Fort Lauderdale, please feel free to drop us a note, give us a call, shoot us a little text, okay, DM us, email us, or just go ahead and click on the Calendly link at the bottom of this video, and set up a time where we can chat with you about any questions you may have about Coral Springs, any of the other areas around Fort Lauderdale area, any questions you may have, any concerns that you may have. Please feel free to reach out, give us a call,